Okay, so I just got through working out, and I have to work out because I'm a diabetic. And as a diabetic, I take metformin. Take about, let's see, one tablet twice. I take 1,000 milligrams of metformin, which I think is standard. But I have to work out. Keeps my blood sugar down. I'll tell you what, it keeps the weight down. It's the healthiest thing a human being can do. Getting diabetes probably has saved my life and prolonged it. I have to tell you, because I got the greatest note from an old pal of mine who's a poet on YouTube, who saw all my bipolar videos, and he said, "Are you really bipolar?" And it really touched my heart. And yes, I am bipolar. So I want to just tell you that it was about a dozen years ago when a GP, a family doctor, was treating me. All my life I've had these chronic sinus problems, and he couldn't find anything wrong really. And I tell you what, I've been to all kinds of clinics, including the Mayo Clinic, and nobody ever thought it was stress related until this lowly family doctor in North Carolina said, "Hey, you want to try some Zoloft?" I thought, well, what the heck? I've done everything else. I started taking it and I stopped getting sick. And I rarely get a cold anymore. It was freaking stress related. What else could it have been? It took a while to get the right kind of cocktail for me, and so I take oxcarbazepine, which is, it's kind of a what is it? It's an anti-seizure medication, and I also take 20 milligrams of paroxetine, which is an SSRI, and I do take some Xanax to sleep at night. I'm not going to show you that bottle. I also take some blood pressure medicine, and this, I'm not going to tell you what that's for. But hey, I got myself a little box, you know, morning and evening. One of the best things that I do is writing. That helps keep my unquiet mind engaged. Now, if you don't know that term, it's because you haven't read Kay Redfield Jamison. I literally read her book, it's the Bible. Well, it's an older version now, but she wrote the book from Johns Hopkins on manic depression. She herself was a manic depressive. I know it's called bipolar now, but I'm still old-fashioned. So I'd interviewed all these people, but it didn't hit home until I was brave enough to admit it to myself that I needed some help, and I was willing to try it. Also, it doesn't hurt that I'm a Christian, and so I pray and I meditate and I read scriptures, and I have poet friends, non-poet friends on YouTube, and writing. I'll tell you what, it's kind of refreshing to be able to write about something that was a secret all of my life to me. And you know, my father, being bipolar, never admitted it. And it was kind of like living with an alcoholic. I mean, he treated me badly, not because he was a bad person, but because he suffered from a disease that he never dealt with. And you know, I'm breaking the chain and I'm dealing with it, and I'm telling my kids, and they understand that it tends to be hereditary and to watch out for it. So God bless all you bipolar folks who are suffering. You are not alone.